So how are your goals going? I know that a lot of you have started to write down your goals, and you've made risky goals, goals that are a stretch, not just safe goals. Life isn't meant to be lived safely, is it? So what's it going to take for you to accomplish these goals? And again, it's not just about your goals, it's about your life vision. The goals can reveal your life vision, and we've talked already about what you might be able to write down, or ways to kind of get at your heart to know what the vision for your life is going to be. So maybe the number one tip on how to have your life vision, your life goals actually accomplished so that you really live intentionally is sort of summed up in the story of, well, some of you may not know, but I am a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I grew up reading The Lord of the Rings. I'm such a crazy nerd about this that I have literally read the Lord of the Rings trilogy, thousands of odd pages, like 9 times, and twice out loud. All right, I am a total geek. Now, it was written by J.R.R. Tolkien, and what you may not know about him is that he almost gave up. See, he wrote the book The Hobbit in 1937. It was a huge success. And his publisher said, oh, we need to follow a book. And he began to start writing it, and he stopped and started and stopped and started, and he just about gave up. Except there was a guy who kept saying, what you do matters. The stories that you are writing can really make a difference. And in 1954, almost 20 years later, The Lord of the Rings was published. He almost gave up so many times. And I know that I would be a much poorer man had those books not been written. The point of today, oh, by the way, that person, that friend, he was none other than C.S. Lewis, probably one of the greatest writers of all time. Certainly in Christianity, he's written amazing books that have inspired millions of people. You may know of course, for the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the Chronicles of Narnia. But he wrote Mere Christianity. He wrote many other amazing books of faith that has changed the lives of countless people. But he and J.R.R. Tolkien would meet at the pub once a week or every other week, and they would talk. And C.S. kept telling him, this matters. Because, you know, the book, I'm going to get nerdy, but the book's about our struggle with temptation and sin. Sin, the ring represents sin. And anyways, I get on that. But the point of this video is you need somebody to help you. So if you're going to have a goal, a big, audacious goal, and maybe the goal is take your wife out to dinner on a date night once a week. Whatever that goal is, or it could be something like a change the world, huge life vision goal, right? Anything in between. You need a friend. Or maybe you need to be the friend to push somebody to go further. Because as you know, the Bible says this, right? 2 are better than 1 because they have a good return for their labor. Guys, we need each other. We really, really need each other to encourage one another to live this life. Because the natural trajectory is down. It's easy to just give up and not live intentionally. We want to live that intentional life. So it's a simple idea today. Who is going to be the person who's going to encourage you? I'd like you to really think about who that person could be for you. And maybe the sort of side question, who can you be that person to? So sort of up and down, right? I need somebody to help me. I can help someone else. Simple. Not so easy, though. There's so much about being American, and at least male. This might be watched by females too, I guess. But especially the American male, we're isolated way too much than we need to be, and we need to stop that. We need each other. And if we're going to do audacious things for the cause of Jesus Christ, we need friends.